We on? Hey, there we are. Hey, so I was thinking about something that's pretty important that I was kind of relearning and wanted to share with you because I felt that if you knew this, um, or if you do know this, then it will help you become a lot more valuable. And ultimately, that's my goal and what I want for you. And so, I was thinking about, why do some people have better relationships with other people, and why can some people build relationships like that and build rapport instantly? And there's a lot of things that go into it. However, one of the things I feel is the most important, and if you want to have strong relationships and quickly be able to build rapport and trust with your client or potential client, then you really need to understand. It's called VAC or VOC or however you want to pronounce it, but understanding that some people are more visual, some people are more auditorial, and some people are more kinesthetic. And so what that means is that within their nervous system, it's how they use or how they perceive their internal representation of the world. So when you're talking with somebody and you're listening to them, you can hear them say, if they're visual more, you'll hear them say things that describe a visual person. So I see what you mean. I went through an experience and I saw this, or when I think about this, makes sense because I can understand and visualize what you're saying. Somebody that's more auditorial will use words like describing that they heard, like, oh, I hear what you're saying. But this one time I heard this person say, and it made say this, and it made sense to me. Anything that really describes how they're seeing the world through words that are describing auditorial internal representation. So the last one that there's four really, but I'm just gonna focus on three because they're pretty powerful. But the fourth one a little more complex in a way. But the third one is kinesthetic, and that's feeling. You'll hear people say, "Oh, I feel you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. That's concrete. That makes sense. I feel like I can I feel like I understand it." So I'm more kinesthetic, so I really connect and relate to that one a lot actually. And so a good fun exercise that you can do and that I do. I know the camera's kind of chopping my head there, but a fun exercise that you can do is just each person that you come in contact with, make a conscious effort. Like, okay, for the next couple minutes or the conversation, I'm gonna listen to what words you're using. Understanding the patterns that they're using. Are they using more auditorial word or words describing auditory, or are they using words that describe more visualization, or are they more kinesthetic? And being able to understand what um, how they're talking will give you an insight on how they're thinking. And if you can understand how they're thinking, then you can quickly build rapport and build trust and help them fulfill their needs and reach their goals. So the best way to do that is to repeat what they're saying. So if they say, "Yeah, I see what you mean," you can also say like, "Yeah, I see what you mean too." Or later down the road in the conversation, just keep using words. I was reading something and it gave me a couple of examples um, I can share with you. Somebody that's visual will say see, look, view, appear, show, dawn, envision. This is from the practitioner course that I'm reviewing. Visual people will say it appears to me, or a bird's eye. I have a bird's eye view, or clear cut in views of, or it looks like. So things along those lines. People that are kinesthetic. I love this one. Feel, touch, grasp, get a hold of. I can't get a hold of this person. Um, throw that out or turn around. I need something that's concrete, and so anything that they feel that they can hold or is within them, whatever makes sense, and they feel that they can feel right. Pretty much simple as that. So that is pretty much that what was on my mind, and I feel it's really valuable. I do this exercise a lot and kind of forget about it, to be honest. So thinking like, okay, this person, for the next couple minutes, I'm gonna listen to what they're saying, not really talk too much, and just follow up with them and see how they're talking, how their mind is working, so that way I can help them. At the end of the day, the best thing that you can do is to give, listen, learn, love, forgive, connect, and help people become better version of themselves, and automatically you become a better version of yourself. So when you're working with a client, keep that in mind, or a potential client or family member, whoever. So until the next video, take care. Thanks.